the overall program. Again, we have a capacity out there in a lot of these communities, particularly ones that over the course of the last year were recently cleared of al-Qaeda or other extremists. We have an ability to spend that money that they do not. And again, they are now very much our partners in that and very much doing a cost-sharing approach and beyond over time.
Last week, the Readiness and Management Subcommittee received testimony from the service vice chiefs on the current readiness of the forces, and they all testified that military units that are deploying to you in theater are currently adequately trained, equipped, and ready to carry out the missions that you've assigned. As the combatant commander, is that your perception as well?
Senator, I would say that this is the best Army that I've ever seen in 34 years of service. Now, it is an Army that is capable of what we might call full spectrum, in fact, what our doctrine does call full spectrum operations. Counterinsurgency operations include not just the stability and support ops, but also offense and defense. We have in the last year, for example, done major operations in places like Ramadi, Baquba, South Baghdad, and a variety of other locations that have involved all of our different capabilities in the military, not just the soft side, again, of stability and support operations. I've said on a number of occasions that there were two enormous changes that I found when I came back to Iraq, or got back to Iraq in January 2007. The first was, or February 2007, the first was the damage done by sectarian violence, which tore the fabric of society. The second was how much our leaders get it about what it is that we're trying to do over there as a result of all the changes made by the services in terms of doctrine, education, preparation of units, and so forth. So the units are exceedingly well trained. They are the best equipped. When I look back at the fact that as a division commander, when we crossed the berm and went into Iraq, we had one unmanned aerial vehicle that we were all fighting over within the entire Corps, and now look at the enormous proliferation of intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance platforms, that the enormous tools that the different intelligence agencies have now provided to us, the fusion of intelligence and the way that special forces, special mission elements, and conventional forces all work together and literally have fusion cells, the proliferation of real-time situational awareness tools, just on and on and on, satellite tracking and communications. We are vastly better than where we were in 2003 when we went through the berm, and again, especially in terms of so-called full-spectrum operations, which is what most of us think will be involved in the future, that there are not too many peer competitors, as they say.
We're going to break away from this hearing now to take you live to the U.S. House and morning hour speeches. You can continue watching the Senate Armed Services Committee hearing live on C-SPAN 2 during a recess in Senate proceedings. You can also listen to it on C-SPAN radio and catch it online at cspan.org. Also, we plan to rejoin it here on C-SPAN as soon as morning hour in the House concludes. Live coverage of the U.S. House now on C-SPAN.